Hey guys, JesterArke here, and we're back in TerraTech. Now, I mentioned last episode that I want to show you how to incorporate this doohickey into your base refining system. So we're going to do that. But what I want to do first, I don't want to have to try and drive the big truck around. So let's build ourselves just a little runabout just for while we do this. So we'll grab a few pieces from here. Thank you. Just going to build ourselves a nice little tech. Not going to be too much. Actually, let's go back to him. There's a few pieces over here we might grab. Just to save ourselves a little bit of money. Seeing as though we're trying to make some money. Yeah, you. And we'll bung you on the back. So we should only have to buy one wheel, which is lovely. You there. Yoink. Yoink. And yoink. Okay, back to this guy. Press B to return your tech upright. Now, as I mentioned, this isn't going to be... Well, I don't know if I mentioned it, but the plan isn't going to be anything majorly full on, this little tech. It's literally just beginning around the base. Now, making it, with the exception of the cab, making it entirely out of venture blocks, which means it's going to be fast and I'm going to have trouble handling it. But we'll manage. Okay, one more of these wheels. And just because we want to make it pretty, let's stick the front spoiler and that one. Just because we can, not because we need them. One. There. Whoa! Look at us go! Okay, enough mucking around on this part of it. Wah! Wah! No, stop. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we're going to redesign this system. So let's get all these out of the way. Yoinky yoink. We'll move these over here. Whee! Kabloom. Move these as well. And that. Crud. That's alright. That's alright. You. There. There. Thank you. Grab all these pieces before they roll away. How are we going to do this now? Oh, I know how we're going to do this now. Let's move that out of the way too. Okay, so this is still going to be the end point of the system. Let's move you to there. And you, Mr. Endpoint, can go there. Okay, this will slow the process down considerably, but that's alright. Put that there because we still need bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, and always more bubbles. Okay, so we're actually going to put the output of this at the end here. Once I can rotate it around enough. This is the part where you cooperate. Cooperate. Any click now. Really? Really? It's going to keep doing that, are you? Any click now would be good. Oh, it's really not liking. So you know what? Let's just put it there. That works also. Okay. Is it going to do what I want it to do? I'm not actually sure that's going to do what I want it to do. Because these may not get in the right order. That's alright, we'll grab you. Put you there. Is that gonna... No, I don't know if that'll work either. Phooey. And my cat's running around in the background yowling. Because she can. Quite loudly, actually. Ha! Fixed it. Okay. So that'll keep them spinning around until it gets the piece that it needs. Yeah, we'll put that there. That there. We still want to be able to make fuel off things like the wood. So we'll put them straight across. We'll clean all that up shortly. But I do just want to show you how this initial part of the system will go together. Okay. Make sure the outputs are in the right spots. Gonna have to buy a bunch more parts because I need more. And what do we need? What do we need? We need them. The GSO conveyors again. A whole stack of them all to do the job. Okay. You spin also. Now all we're going to do at this end is set up the rotary belt. Same as what we had before. So let's stick a couple of these around the place to keep everything protected and repairing and stuff. Did I have one of the other bubbles there? I don't know, maybe. Maybe I did somewhere, but I don't know where. Focus, focus, focus. I lose focus very quickly. I'm easily distracted sometimes. Yada yada. Okay, tell you what, I'm going to set up this belt and fix everything up, and then I'll come back. See you guys very shortly. Okay, and we're back. So I've got the mess all cleaned up. Okay, we'll show you this little system. So as before, items will be delivered to this end. We've got a rotary system going here. Items will be pulled off this conveyor. They'll go through the two separate refineries, and then they'll come down this way. Anything that can be taken by the generators will obviously be. Then once it gets to here, you'll see by the little purple arrows, it feeds into this little loop. As you can see, I've made this a tiny bit bigger as well. So as they're spinning around, the receivers at either end of these will take a part off the conveyor. And then once a matching piece spins around on the conveyor on this side, it'll take it, generate an alloy, and spit it off into orbit to sell. Selling is money. Now, one thing I do want to show you as well, just before we go and demonstrate that bit. So the GSO rotating anchor. Let's buy one of these. We'll put you there. Now, we've got enough money to make this from scratch, so we will do so. Grab a couple of batteries. So the base is constantly powering these batteries. We want one repair and one shield. Okay, as you can see, the entire thing is covered by bubbles. Now, you want the Gruntle Guard AI module. Hello, Gruntle Guard. No, don't even think about running away. No, come here. Thank you. So we're going to put him up the top. Once he's up the top, it is time to make him a bit more fun. So let's grab... We'll go just the light machine guns for starters. 4 of them. Just remember to face them the same direction the guard's facing at this point. Because they won't search out their exact rear arc. We will deal with that in just a moment though. So we've got 2 of them. Let's go 2 of these as well. Again, make sure they're facing the right way. If we can get it to cooperate. Am I going to bother putting any down this? Yeah, what the heck. We might as well. 1, 2 of them as well. And a button. So if you want it to fire backwards as well, we'll grab another one of these. Stick it facing backwards. Now keep in mind, whichever the first cab you put down was, whichever way that's facing is the direction of forwards. Oh, what? Where did you do that? Where did that just go? No, not underneath, you dope. Okay. 2 more for down the bottom. Okay, hopefully not that we're going to need it, but what we've just built ourselves is a little guard turret. So anything that is unsavory comes towards the base, it'll open fire. Stick this underneath as well, why not? There we go. Now again, if you wanted to take control of it, all you'd have to do is take one of the player cabs, stick it on there, and you can see you can steer and manually fire. But that's not what we're doing. Let's put you back there. Okay. Now, what do we got? The disgruntled guard AI. So that's set to guard our little base. And that is as simple as setting up a guard tower gets. Actually, you're not going to be the best one to take on a expedition for this, are you? No, because you're going to eat everything up. Okay, let's change plans ever so slightly. Grab you again. If I can get you to steer. No, steer, thank you. This guy is way too fast for me to use, just going to throw that out there, so let's change him a fraction. Just a smidgen. Let's get one of the big one blocks. Get rid of all these. They were nice for a few moments. Nice for a bit of novelty. Okay. What do I want? I want another... There we go, another cosmonaut cab. Okay, you can go there for a sec. You can go there for a moment. You there. You there. There we go. Actually, let's move them back. Back? No, no. They're good. They're good as is. I don't for the life of me know which way is forwards, but at this point in time, doesn't really matter either. 1, 2, 3, 4 wheels. Let's figure out which way is forwards. Okay, so that way is forwards. Ah! Let's let's fix this up a little. Yeah, that's a bit better. That's forwards, wonderful. Okay, so back over to the GSO blocks. What we need is... What we need. Okay, we're going to grab 2 of the flatbed tractors. Where did that other one shoot to there? Not going to bother putting receivers on these, but I am going to grab bubble. No. Attach, thank you. Bubble. One, two. Okay, that's a bit better from that aspect. Now we need to be able to actually harvest with this guy. Let's grab 2 of the diamond rams, just because we haven't really used them as yet. You can see you still fire from the little cab up the top. What we will do also is grab, which ones? A couple of cannons. Cannons. 2 of the studs. Methinks I may need training wheels. It's very, very front heavy. So what we'll do, go back to these blocks. In. Simple long block should do the trick. And dunk. Badunk. Is that better? That seems to be a bit better. Okay. So we know what blocks we've got where. Let's put these on the back properly, so that we can actually pick everything up that we drop or knock over. Okay, let's go get some resources and throw them through the refinery. I'll be back once I've got a good selection. Okay guys, as you can see, I've got a selection of goodies. So we're going to load all that up onto these conveyors. I'm probably going to actually... Oh, no, don't steal all my stuff. I meant to put this... I should have put these out this way. I may still do so. Let's come around here. So as you can see, the wood is still being... So the fuel is still being taken. Okay. So obviously that isn't a suitable item to go with the blue blobby thing. This is where it is very much going to slow things down. You're not just going to be able to sell stuff as you go. It's going to have to match items. Here comes another one. You going to cooperate? Nope. Yoink, yoink. Hopefully we get a match very shortly. It's going to be rather annoying if we don't. And somewhat embarrassing. I'll tell you what, let's grab him out of the way. You're not demonstrating things very nicely. There we go. Just took in 2 items. Look at this big clunky thing. Let's see, what are you? A Terraria ingot. Okay. Let's see how much that sells for. $228 for that block. Not too shabby. But as you can see, nothing else is coming through. We're probably going to have to make these considerably larger to allow some more of this stuff to come through as well. So let's just super quickly do that. We want you. And you. And you, and you. Which you do I want? That you. Ha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doki dokie. These are all going to get thrown around severely, so. Let's put a few more along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, you got to remember the conveyor belts will only take a single block. So you are potentially going to slow things right down if you don't don't make your conveyor big enough, which is exactly what's happened in this case. We need to get that out of the way. I'll change vehicles here. You there. Could have sworn I bought one. Oh, I did, that's right. I left them over here, didn't I? Okay, now for the return trip. What do I need? 2 more. That's right, I can buy it right there. Marvellous. 1, 2. One, 2. Okay, there we go. That allows a few more on the conveyor, but as you can see, it still slows things down until you can actually get a good match on the items, which I believe this one should sit nicely there. Yep, there you go. Don't know if there's any other actually compatible items on these loops, which is unfortunate. No. Well, that's a bit sucky, isn't it? You green thing, do you match? Nope. No. But yeah, there you go. So you're going to have to mix things up a little bit and, I guess, experiment to see what actually couples with what. Obviously, whatever I've got in this immediate area doesn't really couple with much of anything. So for me personally, I'm actually going to take that out. For the time being, anyway. And grab 2 more of you. 1, 2, 1 more. And because they're in a loop, they're not even going to feed onto it. Probably should have taken that into account, huh? It's alright. Once again, we fix. Yoink. And yoink. And yoink. What the hoozy? What's it have you done, Jester? Oish. Well, anyway, you guys get the general gist of how that works and how I've just completely mucked that up. So I'm going to try and get it fixed again and be back in a sec. Okay, we're back. As you can see, I've thrown a few changes into the mix. Let's just come around this way a little. Where aren't you going anywhere, buddy? That way. Thank you. Okay, so as you can see, I've made this conveyor considerably larger. I've put one of the large receivers on there so that it'll take any GSO parts that I've picked up, or any parts that I've picked up, it'll take them and throw them onto the conveyor. And you can see the scrapper here. Now, what the scrapper is going to do is take anything off the conveyor that it can, break it up, and throw it into the back of this particular orbital cannon. So we'll give you a bit of a demo quickly of how it works. Whee! Now, this isn't the ultimate harvesting vehicle, but it will do for this. You won't give me anything, will you? Nope. Oh, turn. I don't think I'm a huge fan of the diamond ram, but yeah. Okay, so we've got a bunch of normal parts. Now I bought a bunch of GSO pieces down here, so I just threw them out. There we go. As you can see, that will pick them up, and it then feeds down into the tractor pad down the bottom. Yoink, yoink. Now, we'll come over here. Bam. Now let's watch it happen. Doo-doo-doo. So there you go. Scrapper's grabbed one of the blocks. Waiting. There we go. Breaks it down into its refined components. The fact that it breaks it down into refined components is the reason why we don't want the scrappers down this end, because they're not going to go through the refineries. So yeah, there you go. That's how we sort of structure that. This is slowly feeding onto the conveyor. Everything's seeming to be doing what I need it to do, and I'm making money. Well, anyway, guys, that was pretty much all I wanted to show you this episode. So we've got the guard tower. I showed you how to use the alloy refinery. Well, sort of showed you how. I don't use it. And we've shown you how to set up the scrapper into the rest of the system. But yeah, anyway, guys, this is JesterArke. This is TerraTech. Please feel free to hit those buttons of appreciation down the bottom. I'm going to run around, make some more money, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.